I would consider myself someone who's comfortable around celebrities. So the problem is more if I bump into a celebrity I don't know that much about or really have no opinion on or haven't even seen their work at all. I'll get like nervous and feel like a need to say something to them even though I have really nothing to say to them at all. When I was like 13, 14 years old and like KoRn was the biggest band going, I was walking through Times Square and like a bodyguard cut off a bunch of people walking, but I had snuck through somehow, and all of a sudden a tour bus pulls up and the doors open, and then Jonathan Davis from KoRn and like the rest of the band was like a monkey or head, like you know that guy with all the weird braids coming out of his head. He was there, and Jonathan Davis had like stupid rings through his lip, and I looked at him face to face and I just like go like, hey man, I love your music. And I was not a fan at all of him, but I just felt like that anxiety to say that. And I kind of like felt disgusting about myself after, because I was completely dishonest. I felt like almost like well, you know when someone just sleeps with like a celebrity because they're a celebrity? Like that's the closest I've got to. No celebrities want to sleep with me, so I haven't had that experience. So another example of this was like one time I was at a Knicks game and I'm on an escalator and I see everyone's making a big commotion about someone, and I turn my head and I see Al Sharpton's on the escalator like right next to me. And I really don't know much about Al Sharpton, but I looked at him and then I just shook his hand and I was just like, first thing that popped in my head, I like, you were great in Mr. Deeds, which is that Sandler movie where he had a part where he just did like a weird rap at a funeral. So that's like kind of the uncomfortableness I get, and it's not like, I don't feel like I have that control of it. The biggest example of this was in 2008. This was right when the Eliot Spitzer case broke. I was living on the Upper East Side where all the Ritz are, and I'm jogging in Central Park, and I had a Jewish star around my neck. Now, I'm Jewish, but I'm not like a religious person. I'm a proud Jew. I like being Jewish, but I don't go to temple or anything. But I had the necklace on because my grandfather was sick, and he had given it to me to wear while he was in the hospital. So anyway, I'm running, and I come up to a water fountain, and I, go to have a drink. I'm taking a long drink, and there's a line behind me. So I get up from drinking, I turn, and right there I'm face to face with Eliot Spitzer, who's running in the park. I look at him, we make eye contact for like it felt like an hour, but I'm sure it was literally like half a second. He looks at me, I look at him, he looks down, he sees my Jew star, and then I just kind of get that nervous feeling of like, I don't have any opinion on your scandal going on. So I just, at a fit of panic, I pick up my Jew star and I point it at him and I just go like, hey, I'm with you. And then I just jogged away. And like, I was like, what the hell? Like I had that like sitcom moment where I'm like, what the hell did I just do? Like in George Costanza. When I see him on the news now, I always think if he like thinks about like how he got by like that hard period, if it was like, cause like some people stuck by me and believed in it. And like he thinks about like the jogger in the park. I wonder if I affected him.